Here is a video on these two micromark 9-inch desk fans. Now one's mine and one is my grandma's friend's old one. Now today we are going to be looking at two of these micromark 9-inch desk fans together. Now these two are from different decades and plus different years. So when I say decades, I kind of mean like these are from like these two micromark 9 inches are 8 years between in manufacturing and stuff. Now so we've got my micromark, the 1988 micromark MM8919 9-inch desk fan, and we've got my grandma's friend's old micromark 9-inch desk fan. I've got the model number, the MM30083 version. Obviously that one's got a longer model number, so it's longer for me to forget. My one is like, yeah, so anyway. So they're both very, very different in like age differences because my micromark is older. My grandma's friend's old one is newer. Although her one, my grandma's friend's one is like, obviously it's old now. So my micromark here is from 1988 and my grandma's friend's old one is from 1996. I actually got this one out the garage. I actually got this one out of my grandma's friend's garage today. I know it looks a bit blurry because there's a light on underneath, but the new one, my grandma's friend's old one, is just in white, regular white. My one is partially in white as well, although my one's the older one, it's got those transparent grey blades. Now, so they're both incredibly different because, as I said, they're from different age groups. Like my one, the 1988 one, has a strutted badge. You know, where it's got these. My grandma's friend's old one is a much newer badge and much cheaper made. It just has the micromark logo on it, and the base designs are different. My one base design's like this. My grandma's friend's old one, the base is that size, and they've both got different switches as well. Like my one has got the old slider control, so when you slide it first, it goes on to speed 1, slide it again, goes on to speed 2. At the moment it's in 0, which means off. Whereas my grandma's friend's old micromark has got buttons. 3 position. This is 3 position as well, even though it's a slider. Even though it's a slider switch and not 3 position operate buttons. So on this micromark, we get a bit of detail. Obviously, it's an older one, so it's going to have a bit newer amount of detail. So it just says 9-inch cool fan. Micromark, quality that's guaranteed. It says it's got 90% oscillation and head feature. It's got a little arrow there as well. I think that's kind of to show that it's got those features. Obviously the new micromark hasn't got that. Obviously the micromark this newer micromark oscillates as well. One thing, they've both got mesh grills, but they have got like different fittings to the front grille. Like my micromark has got the old clip ring fitting, where the ring is fully attached to the front grille. If you want to take the ring off, you're only just risking of snapping it. With the newer micromark, like this one's probably like class 1 as a budget one, so it just has the screw and nut, and if you want to take it apart and clean it. With the newer with this older micromark, it's a little bit harder to take off, but it will get off. You won't really want to take this apart now because it's like it's perished, and those clips at the back will just break off instantly. So we'll just look at the sides of them. I just meant to say that the newer micromark, as the newer micromark is basically a budget fan. It's got a what looked like a 1.5 meter, like a 1.5 meter, half 1 meter mains cord, whereas my micromark has got like a much longer cord, which is good. So just turn them to the sides. Again, look very different. It's the side of both of them. Again, the newer micromark has got a cheap handle on top of the back grill, whereas my one's still got the old one that's on the back here, and it's also easier to carry when you're carrying one of these around. Now we can have a look at underneath the bases at the rating stickers. Again, I can tell that my grandma's friend's old micromark 9-inch has got a 25 watt motor, because again it's got a 25 motor because it's a budget fan. My micromark's got a 35 watt motor. Yeah, so it's not really anything else to look at. Just like both of them, the older one's still got the older technique and looking nice designs. The my grandma's friend's old one has still got like the new cheap everyday design. So we can switch them both on, starting on the low speed. So apologies, my one's a little bit noisy because it needs a little service. The budget price one's a little bit quieter, although this one's got a bit of noise as well. That's just the lowest speed setting. That's the highest speed setting. Just demonstrate oscillation. My grandma's friend's old micromark 9-inch makes a creaking noise whenever it oscillates, but apart from that, still oscillates alright. I'd say the most powerfulest one is my micromark, because again it's got that maximum of 35 watt motor. Whereas my grandma's friend's old micromark is a budget micromark, a much newer one, and it's basically only got a 25 watt motor, which is great. So you can switch them to low speed. Put them on low and oscillate. And again, low and oscillate. It's also very good for overnight use. I must say my micromark oscillates a little bit further than my grandma's friend's old one. That one just oscillates to look only about there, not really that good. As if you look at my one oscillates a teeny bit further. Right. I think it's time for the spin down now on both of these. Which one is the better spin down time? I would personally say that my micromark, which is the older one, has got the better spin down time than that one, even though I think the reason why my micromark stopped first was because I think it may have been because because it's got a better high quality metal motor, and it just stops. It just takes a bit of time. Because that one stopped relatively quick. I'm going to do an extra video of that one, because just as a separate one. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video, and that was my first fan video to go on YouTube. Okay, bye.